Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to the Tube Tribune. I'm your host. Today we're diving into a surprising story of music legend Jools Holland's experience on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You know him as the Piano Man, but how well does he really know his pop history? So Jeremy Clarkson invited Jools Holland to join the show's hot seat for a special celebrity edition, and it was clear from the start that things weren't going smoothly. By the time they reached the 1,000 pounds question, Jools had already used both his Ask the Audience and Phone a Friend lifelines. And when he got to the big 16,000 pounds question, only one lifeline remained, but would it be enough? The million-dollar question was about the Spice Girls, a band that Jools has a close relationship with. The catch? The answer was hiding in plain sight. Which Spice Girl shared a maiden name with two U.S. presidents? That's right, folks, we're talking C. Victoria. But how did Jools manage to nail it down? It turns out that between Jools and Jeremy, they worked together to get the correct answer. But I have to ask, would you have gotten it too? After all, who doesn't know their Spice Girls history? That being said, this question was indeed tough, especially considering the 50-50 lifeline didn't come into play until later. On a separate note, another contestant, actress Nina-Wadia, also struggled with a tricky Shakespeare question. She had exhausted 3 lifelines before facing the big 64,000 pounds question, but unfortunately, she ended up losing out on what could have been a bigger payout. We're talking hundreds of thousands of pounds for charity. That's the thing about Millionaire. It's not just about winning, but also about getting there safely. As I mentioned earlier, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire has offered countless contestants a chance to become millionaires, but it's been a long shot for most, and we're seeing that here in this episode. With only 5 winners so far, we can see why the stakes are high and the margin for error is small. The official winners might be few and far between, but there's always room for more success stories on Millionaire. And hey, as I like to say, you never know until you try. That's what makes this show so fascinating, right? So do let us know in the comments if you think Jools got lucky or if you could have pulled off that question too. And finally, we're talking about a charity fundraiser here, and that's something to be celebrated, even when it doesn't go exactly as planned. The Prince's Trust and Caring Hands charities will still benefit from Jools' impressive efforts, so we can take some comfort in knowing our money is going towards good causes. Well, there you have it for today's episode of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. That's all for now, folks.